BRAINY presents 10 amazing qualities of people who like to be alone. Even though we live in a culture of connectedness, there's a group of people who actually like to be alone. They're often called loners, and while they're obviously not the most social people around, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't like people. It just means they enjoy solitude and don't feel like they need others around all the time. They may have a small circle of close friends or family members, but they just prefer being by themselves most of the time. This may seem strange to some, but there are many amazing qualities of people who like to be alone. In this video, we go over some of those qualities and why it's important to embrace them in yourself and others. Number 1, they're fiercely independent and self-reliant. One of the most amazing qualities of people who like to be alone is their ability to be independent and self-reliant, preferring to take care of things on their own rather than relying on others. They don't need other people to validate their existence or to make them happy. They're okay spending their days alone, doing whatever it is that makes them feel fulfilled and content. These individuals know what they want in life and are not afraid to go out into the world and make it happen on their own terms. Number 2, they have a great sense of self-awareness. Solitary types possess a strong sense of self-awareness. They are often in tune with their innermost thoughts and feelings, allowing them to understand how their behavior and decisions impact their lives. They're also well aware of their own needs and boundaries, making it easier to recognize when something isn't right, or if a situation may not be the best for them. Number 3, they're emotionally mature. People who enjoy solitude are more likely to be self-assured and emotionally stable, which is important for maintaining good connections and avoiding conflict. They tend to be more rational about things, and they're better at recognizing when they're feeling a certain way because of something external rather than something internal. They're also more likely to think before they act, which can help them make smarter decisions and avoid becoming overwhelmed by things. Number 4, they are independent thinkers. People who spend a lot of their time alone tend to be independent thinkers and problem solvers, capable of coming up with creative solutions. They're also more likely to recognize patterns and think strategically. And since they make decisions based on their own values, these folks don't let other people's opinions throw them off track. Furthermore, being comfortable with solitude gives them the courage to take risks and explore new opportunities without having to worry about what others think or being swayed by them. Number 5, they're great at managing their time and resources. Those who prefer solitude are often very organized and self-disciplined. They know how to manage their time, and they are good at sticking with a task until it is finished. This quality can be beneficial in many aspects of life. It allows them to stay focused on what they are doing, so they don't become distracted or lose their train of thought. It also helps them plan out projects and follow through on them in order to reach their goals. Number 6, they know how to entertain themselves. Being alone doesn't have to be boring. In fact, people who are comfortable in their own company have a lot of fun being by themselves. They don't feel the need to fill every single second of their lives with companionship. They know how to entertain themselves, and since they tend to have a variety of interests, they're great at finding ways to make the most of their downtime. Number 7, they take pride in their work. One of the most impressive qualities of those who spend a lot of time alone is their work ethic. These are the people who don't just want things done, they make sure they're done well. They know that there's no point in putting effort into something if it's not going to be done right. They also know that when you put all your heart and soul into something, the outcome will be much better. Number 8, they have high standards for their relationships. Those who spend a lot of time in solitude are actually very good at relationships. And that's because they have higher standards for the people they allow into their lives. They know what they want and are less likely to settle for someone who isn't right. So they tend to have better relationships overall. They're looking for somebody who they see as compatible with their own values, interests, and goals. And since they don't want to compromise on any of those things, they're more than willing to wait until the right person comes along. Number 9, they're intuitive and insightful. Not surprisingly, people who like to be alone have a lot of time to think. As a result, they're quite intuitive and insightful, and they know how to utilize those qualities. They're often more introverted as well, making them quiet and observant by nature. This allows them to observe human behavior more closely, giving them an advantage when it comes to understanding people and relationships. Number 10. They hold themselves accountable for their actions. Since those who enjoy spending time alone tend to be very self-aware and introspective, they don't shy away from taking responsibility for their own actions. These individuals are not afraid to admit their mistakes and work on making improvements. They don't blame others for what happens to them, and they don't wallow in self-pity when things don't go their way. Instead, they make the necessary changes to ensure that next time things will go better. At the end of the day, we all have different ways of dealing with our unique circumstances and preferences. For those who enjoy being alone, it can be a source of strength, creativity, and deeper understanding of oneself. While it can be a challenging path to take, it can also be a rewarding one, with the potential to open up new avenues of exploration and personal growth. So take a moment to appreciate the amazing qualities of those who like to be alone. They are a testament to the power of resilience, fortitude, and the courage to follow one's own path. What do you think? Can you relate? Do you like to be alone? If so, what's your favorite thing about solitude? Share your thoughts in comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.